Hello, I'm here with the amazing Chantelle Znideric, who has been a friend of mine for a really long time, and we're here collaborating on International Women's Day, which is really exciting. Chantelle is an incredible award-winning stylist, and I just really love the fact that we're here today talking about International Women's Day and empowering women, because that's what both our brands are about. Welcome, Chantelle.
Thank you, Fleur. Thanks so much for having me. I'm just so thrilled to be here.
Chantelle, how long have you actually had your own company for now?
Gosh, I've been going for about 15, 16 years now, so many, many years, but I still have the same passion that drove me in the first place to launch it.
That's incredible. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'd love to know if you've ever felt that there were any barriers because you were a woman with running your own business.
In the early days, certainly, because I had never run my own business before, I had started to network, and I felt like at the time that I felt really awkward about it. I felt really a little bit intimidated and vulnerable walking into a networking situation where a lot of the attendees were men, and I think now it's changed so much. The resources and information out there for female founders, there's so much out there that sometimes it's a case of where do you focus on, where do you go and kind of put your efforts, if you like. But I've met a really fantastic community down in Exeter, 6 Degrees, shout out to them. Because I love their networking events and the things that they do online now. It really does allow you to grow and experiment with different things to help your well-being. So I'm really grateful for them.
Yeah, really interesting, because I have a similar experience. I set up Fleur of England 23 years ago now, and there was nothing in terms of networking available just to women.
Yeah.
I think probably after I ran my business for about 6 years, I mustered up the courage to actually even go to a networking event. And I just stuck out like a sore thumb. I was the only woman, and I was probably about 15 years younger than most people there. And I felt so awkward. I kind of decided, right, well, I'm never going to do that again. But you've introduced me to 6 Degrees as well, which is an incredible networking group for women in business. And actually becoming a member of that group has given me enough confidence to go on. And I've joined a lot of other groups, and I feel that my personal brand growth and my brand Fleur of England has just accelerated because of that.
Yeah.
So much gratitude to you, Chantelle, for being such a great friend and introducing me.
It's so great to see you thrive as well. It's not something that you had sort of experienced before, is it? No. So it's just so great to see you enjoying it.
Yeah, and that's great advice as well, isn't it, for anybody out there who's starting a business, whether they're a female or a man or whoever. Yeah. Find the right support, find the right networking group.
Yeah. Find your tribe, and it's a great opportunity to learn from one another and collaborate and really support each other. Genuinely, we want each other to do so well, and we're all ambitious individuals, aren't we?
Yes.
We're all on our own journeys, and that's what it's all about. It's really empowering others and ourselves to just go for it and not hold anything back.
And then another golden nugget of wisdom there. Just don't hold back. Yeah. Just have a go.
Yeah, absolutely.
That would be my advice to anybody starting out in today's environment. And if you're thinking about starting a business, just, have a go. There's loads of advice out there. Give it a try.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Chantelle, it's been an absolute pleasure having you today and having a chat with you and collaborate with you on International Women's Day, which is just such a fantastic opportunity to shine light on women and what we're up to and what we're talking about and how we can help other women, especially in business. I'd really love to know, what is your proudest moment today of running your own business?
I think the proudest moment is actually just saying, yes, I'm going to start up my business, because it was an idea that I've been floating around for a few years, and a lot of other people around me at that time were talking about starting up their own businesses. And, you know, it's just one of those things. I've never done it before. And so just to have the confidence to go, do you know what? What's the worst that can happen? You know, let's just do it. If I can work as hard for myself as I do for other people, then it's got to work. And so that was my mentality. I just thought, I'm going to go all in and just give it a go. And what is the worst that can happen? Yeah. And here we are today, collaborating on International Women's Day and celebrating women. Yeah. So it's brilliant.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for coming today and chatting with me.
Thank you so much for having me.
No, you're welcome. Yeah, it's been fantastic. And so much advice as well for women, which we will be showcasing and talking about more over the next month about your styling tips and also how we can help women gain more confidence as well. Thank you, Chantelle. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you for having me.